Right, today's the day. Prototype number 6. Now, you're probably wondering, I skipped a few. So what I've done, I've gone back to the first ones I produced of this style, this type, and call that prototype 1. That was a long time ago. I'll put out a short video showing all the different prototypes, but there's been 2 in the heavies and in the new 3D printed type styles, which you've seen in previous videos. But I've done a third one because I was not happy with the last one, so I thought I'll build a brand new one from scratch, a lot lighter. So I got this one down to 1.88 kilos or 1,880 grams. Still quite heavy, but a lot lighter than all the previous ones. So I'm going away from the sturdy and the solid ones, and I'm going back to lighter ones, even though they're more flexible and more maneuverable and more not as rigid. But we'll see how it goes. And I've gone back to 1 magnet in the top plates, or 4 of them, but in the top, not the dual ones like I had on the last one. All right, here you go. Have a look and we'll show you what this looks like. So this is it. It weighed to 1.88 kilos. It's a lot lighter. So this is the new style, trying to keep it really minimalistic. Still, the motors are really heavy in this. They're heavy duty for spinning. So I'm going to run this soon today. And what I've done, as I said, I've gone for 1 magnet right in the top there. Instead of on the last one, there was 2 of them on 20-degree angles, I think. These are directly straight above, so straight in there, there's one. And same with up there, and so on. Yep. So we'll see how this goes, this new fandangled model. And I've still got my 4 power packs, which I'll hook up to each motor as I'm running them. And I've improved my safety box, which is here. So I've got a dual perspex. Oh look, you can even see me in there. Dual perspex, 8mm thick. So it's going to be a lot more protection. And there's a little side hatch there, so I can get into it and fiddle with things and adjust it. Because once I place that box on top of that, it's a bit hard to get in there, so I made that side hatch. Of course, that's a side slot for all the cables to come out. Alright, only thing to do is to test it. Now, I've made a decision. If this doesn't show any signs of weight loss on the scales, I'll have the scales on this time, because I'll be able to put my hand in the box and turn them on. And if there's no obvious signs of loss of weight or flight, which is what I want to see, I want to see levitation and flight, then I'm going to give this a bit of a rest for a while. I've got lots of other things I need to do, and I've been neglecting a lot of other maintenance jobs around the house and other projects and things I want to do. So if this doesn't work, I'll put it on the back burner for a little bit, and you won't see me for a while until I get motivated again and come up with something totally different. I will probably go even lighter. If this doesn't work, this one, I'll go totally light. I'll buy new motors, which is really small. I'll change the wheel design again, and this framework will be a lot lighter and thinner. More flexible though, which, yeah, I'm not sure if that's good or bad. But that will be the 7th model if this one shows no signs of lift. All right, let's run this thing. Hook it up and run it. All right, this is a big test. To zero it in. Make sure it's on 0. Lock up. Let's just slowly add speed to the wheels. See what happens. So they're sitting at about 5.6 volts. Okay, that's running at about 5.7 volts each wheel. I'll slowly move those up to about 7 or 8. Seven. We'll move it up to 8 volts. That looks like it's getting heavier. That's going the wrong way. But I'm not sure if the magnets are affecting the scales as well. So I'll go up to about 9 volts. Oh no, the scales have lost their I'm not going to put my hand in there while it's running. Whoop. Alright, I've had to stop that. It's fallen off the scales. Alright, that was an interesting first attempt. I'll try again. Alright, I've moved it further on the scales. And we'll quickly get it started. You might not see the markings there that well, but see how they go. We'll just start in some speed into the wheels. About 9 volts there. I'm trying to keep them all going the same speed, so okay, I'm up to about 10 volts now. Is that a negative or a positive? Oh, and the scales have gone off again. Okay. Those scales aren't very good, they keep turning off. It's annoying because I can't see if it's losing weight. I might look through the footage a bit and see if it was going in the negative. I'll have a quick look. I think it was. Just feeling for warmth. No, nothing hot. Motors are a little warm, but that's expected. Yeah, that was going negative. There was a bit of a negative mark there. So it was going minus 3 grams, but that's not much. It's very small. Yeah, so it was going minus and positive go. Yeah, so it was minusing. I'm still recording, aren't I? Yeah, I think I am. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. Couldn't even tell. Yeah, so might as well just let it record. I would have thought that when you use the scales, it doesn't start counting down. We'll see how that goes. We'll run that again. I'm on about the 10 volts. Volts. Volts there. Go a little higher. 14. Up to 15. One of them's lost voltage. One of them's failing. Okay, I'll turn it down. Number 3's failing. Yep. Okay, number 3 motor started failing. I think it started seizing up because it suddenly went from about 14 volts down to 8. So something's going wrong with number 3. Looks like it's rubbing on there. Oh, well, it didn't lift off. We'll have a look at the footage and watch it a bit later and see how it went. I don't see that as a positive result, unfortunately. Oh well, back to the drawing board, I suppose. Go for something totally different again. Okay. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, whenever that is. Bye.